Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Nectar of Devotion. We have been reading from the preface. The basic principle of the living condition is that we have a general propensity to love someone. No one can live without loving someone else. We may say, no, I don't have, or we may agree with it, we may not agree with it. But if we really try to analyze it, we do have this need. If we do not have a human being to reciprocate with, we will get a pet, an animal, or a fish, or a plant, some living entity we will get. This propensity is present in every living being. This propensity to love someone. We may say, no, I'm completely renounced, I have no one. But we see we will find someone. Even an animal like a tiger has this loving propensity, at least in a dormant stage. And it is certainly present in the human beings. The missing point, however, is where to repose our love so that everyone can become happy. So we have this natural inclination to love someone. We cannot stop it. It's there naturally in us. The propensity is there naturally in us. So where shall we repose this love? Who should be the object of our love so that everyone is happy? At the present moment, the human society teaches one to love his country or family or his personal self. But there is no information where to repose the loving propensity so that everyone can become happy. We can see, we may love someone but then someone else might be hurt. We may, it may happen. It may happen. We are taught to love the country or the society or the family or our own self. But by doing such thing, we do find that we are not able to completely make everyone happy. Someone or the other gets offended. So how can everyone be happy is when we repose this loving propensity that we have in Krishna. That missing point is Krishna. Each of us has this propensity to love, and we are trying to love different personalities. Mhm. Or we may even get, we right now we may get our cars or our mobiles or our laptops, but there is no reciprocation. We still desire to have this exchange of love with a living entity. So, as we just said, if we do not have a human being to reciprocate with, then we get an animal or a plant or a fish or some living entity. But that is not giving us happiness, complete blissful happiness, or it may give us complete blissful happiness, but another person it may be offending someone else. So how can everyone be happy with our this loving propensity? It's Krishna. The Nectar of Devotion teaches us how to stimulate our original love for Krishna and how to be situated in that position where we can enjoy our blissful life. So why do we have this propensity to love? Because we love Krishna. We have this love for Krishna. We have simply forgotten it. We have buried it now. We have completely buried it. And Prabhupada is saying Nectar of Devotion teaches us how we can revive this original love. It's not that we have to artificially put it there or we have to somehow create it. No, we just have to rekindle it. It's there. We simply have to revive it. It's already there. And in that position, we enjoy our eternal blissful life. And it's a completely joyous position. It's a position of love where the heart is completely blissful. In the primary stage, a child loves his parents, then his brothers and sisters. And as he daily grows up, he begins to love his family, society, community, country, nation, or even the whole human society. But the loving propensity is not satisfied even by loving all human society. That loving propensity remains imperfectly fulfilled until we know who is the Supreme Beloved. Our love can be fully satisfied only when it is reposed in Krishna. This theme is the sum and substance of the Nectar of Devotion, which teaches us how to love Krishna in 5 different transcendental mellows. So we have seen practically, even when we were children, oh, we love our parents. For a child, the parents is the whole world. Then as we keep growing, we are realize, oh, there are other living entities. What's included in the circle is then siblings, brothers or sisters, the extended family, uncles, aunts, grandparents, cousins. And then as we keep growing, we understand, oh, we have a responsibility to my community. I should, I have a particular duty to my community, to my society, to my country, to all living beings. So someone may actually want to be able to uh, love the entire human society, but yet feel dissatisfied, yet feel not completely satisfied, yet find something is missing. Why? And who's that missing point? It's Krishna. So if we just simply learn again, we just simply revive our love for Krishna, automatically we will be loving our parents, siblings, family, country, society, community, the whole human race, and not only love them, but we will be able to actually make them happy. Everyone will be happy. So in Nectar of Devotion, it teaches us how to revive our love for Krishna. And we have these 5 primary rasas. Each and every living entity has an eternal loving relationship with Krishna. And these relationships are 5. They are a relationship in Shanta, neutrality as Krishna's flute or Krishna's garland or the flowers, the birds, the trees. That's neutrality. Then the relationship with Krishna as a servant. And Krishna as the mood of a servant. Then a relationship with Krishna and the mood of a friend, the cowherd boys. Krishna has many, many friends. The cowherd boys are his friends. Then a relationship with Krishna in the mood of parent. So nobody can become Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. We cannot become them. But in the mood of, say, friends of Nanda Yashoda or assistants of Nanda and Yashoda. So in that parental affection, the mood is there of parental affection. And conjugal love, that's the mood of the gopis. So again, nobody can become somebody else. We cannot become Krishna. We cannot become Radharani. We simply have to realize our own position. And what is the foundation of each of these 5 rasas is the servitude. That is the foundation. I am eternal servant of Krishna. Now, no matter whatever is the ras, that foundation is there. That everything that I'm doing is for the pleasure of Krishna. And what does this mean? I'm servant of Krishna. Service is a symptom of love. It's based on love. When we love someone, we want to serve them. We want to please them. For our loved ones, we may cook for them, we may clean for them, we may buy things for them, we may work for them. It's all service. It's all service. We go buy something for them or get, all these are different activities of service. You may not realize it, but if we just see that based on this propensity to serve, we each of us have it. So we have it. We also have to understand that this we have is because we have this eternal relationship with Krishna. and we simply have to revive it. It's not that we have to cut off our family relations to do that. No, we don't need to. The family relations, they are there. We do our duty as we are required to do. We fulfill our relationships as we are, but at the same time, we cultivate our relationship with Krishna. We revive our relationship with Krishna. It's not that, oh, so I'm going to give up everything that I have and I'm going to just do this. No, we don't need to be radical. It's not needed. It's not required. In fact, it's unhealthy. So we continue with whatever we are doing. We simply add Krishna in our lives. We simply continue to hear and chant and revive our loving relationship with Krishna. Of course, we follow the rules and regulations. We stop committing sinful activities because that is what is recommended. If we want to understand Krishna, we have to stop committing sinful activities and engage in hearing and chanting, hearing and chanting. Any questions or comments?
No.
Okay.
No questions.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening in and joining in. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.